Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to study here the 12th standard biology, lesson number 2, reproduction in lower and higher animals, part 8. In this video, we are going to study about the pregnancy, the first trimester, second trimester, and the third trimester, and the development of the placenta and the structure of placenta and the significance of placenta. In this video, we are going to study about all such points. Pregnancy is a key topic in this biology. Typically, it is known as the following steps include the pregnancy includes the fertilization and the implantation. This is the first step. Okay, in fertilization, the fusion of the sperm and the ovum typically occurring in the ampulla, the region of the fallopian tube, resulting in the formation of zygote. Then the blastocyst formation, implantation, and then the placenta and the hormones functions are included in this. Now, the embryonic development, the inner cell mass of the blastocyst differentiate into three primary germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and the endoderm. These germ layers give rise to all the tissues and organs in the adult body. Now, in the first month, the heart is formed and the heartbeat can be detected. In the second month, the limb and digits, fingers and toes develops. End of 12 weeks, the first trimester, most major organ systems are formed. In the second trimester, second month, limbs and the digits, fingers and toes will develop. End of the 12 weeks, end of the first trimester, most major organ systems are formed and the external genital organs are well developed. Now, after that, the fifth month will come. First development of the fetus, quickening are observed and quickening are observed and hair appears on the head. End of the 25th 24th week, that is second trimester, body is covered with fine hair called lango. Eyelids separated and eyelashes are formed. End of the 9 month, the fetus is fully developed and ready for the delivery. Now, after the delivery, the paturation and the lactation period will come. What is mean by paturation? Paturation means the childbirth, the process of delivery of the fully developed fetus. It includes by a complex neuroendocrine mechanism. Okay, now after that, the lactation period will come. The mammary glands undergo differentiation during pregnancy and being produced milk towards the end of the pregnancy. The first trimester, which is typically covers 1 to 12 weeks of the pregnancy. It is critical period characterized by rapid embryonic development and significant hormonal changes in the mother. Now, the major events in embryonic fetal development. The first trimester marks the transformation of a fertilized egg into a fetus with developing organs. Now, the stages we'll see here and the key events also. The weeks 1 to 4 weeks, it includes the fertilization, and the fertilization consists the formation of the zygote. Cleavage, in the cleavage, the cell division will take place. Formation of blastocyst and implantation into the uterine wall. The gastrulation process established the three germ layers: endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. Okay, now 5 to 8 weeks, it includes the organogenesis. 9 to 12 weeks, the embryo is now called the fetus. From week 9 to 10, all major organs and the body systems are present and continue to the development. Now, what are the hormonal changes in the mother? The several hormones play a vital role in maintaining the pregnancy and causing mental changes. Human HCG hormone, human chronic gonadotropin hormone produced by trophoblast and the later placenta. It is the hormone detected in the pregnancy test. Its primary role is to sustain the corpus luteum in the ovary, which in turn continues to produce high level of progesterone and estrogen in the early weeks. High HCG levels are often linked to morning sickness, and it includes the other symptoms also. Now, progesterone, literally, initially secreted by the corpus luteum and later by placenta, it is crucial for maintaining the thickened uterine lining, that is endometrium. Now, the second trimester. The second trimester of pregnancy, approximately 13 to 26 weeks, is a period of rapid growth and maturation of the fetus and often a time of increased well-being for the mother as the uncomfortable early symptoms usually subside. In the context, the key events are generally categorized into fetal development and the mental changes. The fetal development, weeks 13 to 27. The fetus continues to grow rapidly in a size and weight, and all major organs, symptoms which were formed in the first trimester, continues to develop and become the functional. Now here we'll see the developmental milestones. Okay, and the approximate time till the end of the first trimester and the beginning of the second, around 12 to 14 weeks, all major organ systems are carefully developed completely, being their maturation and the function. By the month of fourth, around 16 weeks, the limb and the digits will formed completely. The fetus can make the fist, sucks its thumb, and show the contribution. By the end of a month, 6, around 24 weeks, the other features like eyebrows and eyelashes forms, fingerprints and footprints are established. The brain continues a rapid growth. Around 24 to 27 weeks, survival outside the uterus becomes possible, although still extremely risky and requiring intensive medical care towards the very end of a second trimester. Now we'll see about the mental changes and psychological adaptation. For the mother, this trimester is often characterized by the increase in energy and the solution of initial symptoms like morning sickness and fatigue. Uterine growth. The uterus rapidly growing out of the pelvic cavity into the abdomen, leading to a visible baby bump. The top of the uterus fundus reaches the navel around 20 weeks. Now, placental function. The placenta, which formed in the first trimester, is now fully developed and has taken over the role of producing high level of estrogen and progesterone to maintain the pregnancy. It's efficiently. Now we'll see the hormonal effect. It increases about the skin changes and increase the blood flow, and it increase the circulatory changes. Placental function. The placenta, which formed in the first trimester, is now fully developed and has taken over the role of producing high level of estrogen and progesterone to maintain the pregnancy. It efficiently handles nutrient supply, waste removal, and gas exchange between the mother and the fetus. Now, hormonal effects. It increases the hormone level, contribute to skin changes like linea nigra, a dark line around the middle of the abdomen, and melasma, dark patches on the face. Increased blood flow, which can lead a nasal congestion, nosebleed and bleeding gums, relaxation of ligaments in the pelvis due to hormone relaxin, preparing the childbirth but sometimes causing back or hip pain. The third trimester of pregnancy is the final phase of human gestation, typically being around 28th week and lasting until the childbirth, called paturation, which generally occurs around the 40 weeks. In this stage focuses on the completion of fetus development, significant maternal changes and the process of the labor. Now, the fetal development in the third trimester, this period is marked by rapid growth and the final maturation of organ system, preparing the fetus for the life outside the uterus. Approximate time 28 to 32 weeks, that is 7th to 8th month. Rapid weight gain will take place. The fetus rapidly accumulate fat, adipose tissues under the skin, which helps in the temperature regulation after birth. Organ maturation. Most organs are fully formed. The lungs continue to mature, producing significant a substance essential for reducing surface tension in the alveoli, preventing lungs collapsation. Now, the sensory development. Eyes can open and the fetus can sense light and respond to the sound. Lango loss. The fine hair lango that covers the body being to disappear. Now at 33 to 40 weeks, that is the ninth month, weight and the length, fetus reaches its final birth weight, typically 6 to 9 pounds, the length around 9 to 21 inches. Nervous system. The brain continues to grow rapidly and mature. The nervous system is developed enough to control basic body function. Protective coating. The skin is covered by vernix caseosa, a creamy protective wax layer. Positioning. The fetus usually turns into a headed down position called a vertex presentation in the pelvic cavity. The process known as a lightning, which is the optimal position for the natural birth. Full term. By 37 weeks, the fetus is generally considered full term and capable of surviving independently. Now, the maternal changes and the hormones. The mother experiences increasing physical discomfort due to the expanding uterus and the action of the pregnancy hormones. Uterine size and discomfort. The uterus expands significantly, pressing on the diaphragm, causing shortness of breath, and the urinary bladder, leading to the frequent urination. Weight gain. Maternal weight gain continues mostly from the fetus, placenta, amniotic fluid, increase the blood volume and fat storage. Hormonal influences. Estrogen and progesterone levels remain high, maintaining the uterine lining and suppressed uterine contraction until labor. Relaxin secretes the placenta. The hormone causes the relaxation of the ligaments in the pelvis and pubic symptoms, allowing the expansion of the birth. Now, Braxton Hicks contraction, irregular mild contraction, often called false labor may be experienced as the uterus practice for labor. Now, after that, the paturation will take place. Paturation is the process of giving birth triggered by the complex neuroendocrine mechanism. The placenta is a vital temporary organ that forms during pregnancy in the uterus, establishing a physical and physiological connection between the developing fetus and the maternal body. Now, the structure of the placenta. The human placenta is a discoidal structure formed by interdigestion of the two main part, that is fetal part formed by chorionic villi, finger-like projections of the embryos. Outermost embryo chorion. These villi are surrounded by maternal blood spaces. Maternal part formed by the region of uterine wall, the decidua basilis, where the fertilized eggs is implanted. The fetus is connected to the placenta by the umbilical cord, which contains blood vessels, two umbilical arteries, and one umbilical vein that transport substances to and from the fetus. Importantly, maternal and fetal bloodstream never mix. Changes occur across the placental membrane. Now we'll see here the function of the placenta. The placenta performs several crucial functions to support the fetus, acting as its temporary lungs, kidney, liver, and the endocrine gland. Exchange of materials. The first function is the exchange of the material. Nutrition. Transfer nutrients like glucose, amino acid, and the vitamins from the maternal blood to the fetal blood by processing such as diffusion and active transport. Now, the next is the respiration gas exchange. Transfer oxygen from the maternal blood to fetal blood and carbon dioxide from fetal blood to the maternal blood via diffusion. Now, excretion removes nitrogenous waste product like urea from the fetal blood into the maternal blood for excretion by the mother's kidney. Now, the next is the endocrine function of placenta. The placenta act as temporary endocrine gland secreting several essential hormones. Human chronic gonadotropin (HCG) maintain the corpus luteum in the ovary during the initial months, ensuring the continued section of progesterone and estrogen. The presence of HCG in uterine is the basis of pregnancy test. Now, human placental lactogen (HPL) or human chronic HCS modifies the mother's metabolism to ensure sufficient nutrient supply to the fetus and helps prepare the mammary gland for lactation. Now, the next one is the estrogen and progesterone. The secreted in increased amount throughout pregnancy, essential for maintaining the pregnancy, supporting fetal growth, and preparing the mother's body for childbirth. Now, the next one is the relaxin, secreted towards the end of the pregnancy, which helps in the relaxing and pelvic ligaments, the widening, the birth canal, pubic symphysis to facilitate parturition or the childbirth. The next one is the barrier and the immunity. Barrier. The placenta act as the partial barrier, flattening out, out some harmful substances. However, it cannot block all harmful agents like certain viruses, example, AIDS virus or rubella, and certain drugs. Mm, teratogens, which can cause fetal deformities. Now, the immunity transfers maternal antibodies (IgG) to the fetus, providing it with passive immunity against certain disease for the first few months of the childbirth. The placenta is expelled from the uterus after the baby's birth and is sometimes referred to as the afterbirth. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, share and like, and please comment below.